It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Kyle.
I actually have cow.
Oh, Jesus.
So Katie told me, like, you know, that's bovine, right? And I was like, I said, obviously, I mean, like, I know, but like for Reed, can you tell them what bovine means? And she said cow. And so, yeah, that I still choose to think that there's pig in my heart.
And Steve.
And we will henceforth honor Oinky properly. But after I saw this, I was trying to think of when this switch may have flipped in me, Steve, because I think a bit of parenting and then that thing, that hospital stay affected me so, made me more prone to being emotional. Mm-hmm. And
big old bitch now.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
Oh, boy.
you know, it's hard not to look back at 5 years of that, of my heart surgery.
Yeah.
And now not immediately think of that.
Big old bitch. Wow, you're 5 years post-Oinky?
5 years. Yeah, 5 years a couple of weeks ago. Came home 5 years.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I think of it.
That's how we deal here.
That's right. Yeah. Listen, if you want the sordid details, there's an episode out there where you didn't, like, you never interrupted, but we did what we do best, and there was a slide whistle.
Should we do that as the flashback for this week?
Oh, God. Yeah, happy holiday season, everybody. Here's the time Kyle was trying not to cry on his podcast about his heart surgery, and Steve would break up the silences with a slide whistle.
Right, and if it was an up note, yep. I would play accordingly, and if it was a rather sad time, I would play the down note. So
no, I know
you're welcome. Is what I've been waiting for the last 5 years.
And I can tell you, you nailed it.
Thank you.
I mean, sure, did it take me 7 months to feel like I could finally talk about it without breaking down? Yes. And honestly, not even in hindsight, knowing in advance, that slide whistle saved me. Because you know, and we talked about it on the podcast last week. I'm obviously a more emotionally susceptible person than you were, than you would be. So, but you still have those moments, right? Or even where you can remember where if you're going to talk about something that you think might be a trigger for that.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel the way it's going to go in your throat.
Yep. And
then maybe it starts behind your eyes.
Yep.
And so for you to be able to sit there and recognize that moment and be able to reach behind your back and get the carnivally large slide whistle.
It's how we deal.
And hit the note.
It is a total defense mechanism.
Picture perfect. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll make that the flashback. Speaking of upcoming episodes, if there are any requests, recommendations for anything that you'd want to hear for the upcoming year in review, which we typically do the week after Christmas, I think we split. We talk about this every year. I think we split it in two most years because they're so long.
Yeah. We split it in two because we were so funny the past year.
Listen, when you've had the year we've had, would you want to limit it to one episode?
Name one funny thing we've done this year.
Oh, God. Do I have the document open?
No. Without looking.
Hang on. Six Gun, because that happened last week.
It was 1 week ago.
Man. It is, and I would feel bad. I don't see many people who recognize me, one, which is my preferred way of living, and two, who would bring up the podcast to me. It's happened very infrequently,
right?
Just a couple of times. And I don't know if you have, where someone would maybe bring up a moment from the podcast, but I would feel...
Never once has that happened. So I'll just cut you off right there, and next topic.
I would feel bad. Hey, you remember when XYZ? Uh-huh.
Sure.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, yeah, and then Steve did the thing, right?
Yeah.
With the whistle. And then we played the music. Anyway, good to meet you.
Gotta go.
But yeah, any requests for the year in review that maybe you'd like to hear again as Steve, you and I sit here and listen to them and talk in and out of them.
Yeah.
Please send those at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and we can add those to our planning for the year in review.
You're going to have to handle the Blue Sky end of it because I have never once logged in.
No worries. I'll have to figure out how to relog in.
Watch, we have so many messages there.
What if we've blown up on Blue Sky?
Yeah.
But somehow, like, the link is dead there, so, like, nobody can actually contact us, right? But we're just huge. Right. We're huge on BS.
Yeah, we log in there. We have 7.8 billion followers. We're like, that's literally everyone.
That's our new campaign. We're huge on BS.
That'll be a good billboard.
That would be a good billboard. That's our next one. And then very small parentheses, Blue Sky.
Yeah, because the BS will have an asterisk next to it.
Oh, man. I don't want to get too far into this without, because obviously all the listeners are waiting at this point, Steve, for the big update.
Yeah.
You took your trip for the extended Annette family Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to make a stop at what should be our newest national park? The playground setup in Carmel, Indiana, on your way down to Indianapolis for Thanksgiving.
Kyle, let me tell you, we hit the road early. We got up 7 a.m. I was wide awake. We were hustling around, loading the car.
How's the family handle and I apologize for interrupting.
Oh, no, that's totally fine.
How does a family handle bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Steve at 7 a.m.? Because you're used to it. You're up, and you're by that time, typically you're at work.
Yeah.
So when you're up, having your cup of Earl Grey or whatever it is,
it was actually. Yeah.
Was it an Earl Grey? God, was that like the freshly crunched leaves from an oak?
I love the monarchy.
How do they deal with Big Bacon Steve out in the kitchen? Hey, family, ready for a trip? Do you get equal in return, or do you get, Jesus, here we go again?
It's easy to think that I would be like that in the morning, but when I'm not working, I don't want to wake up.
Well, sure you don't want to, right?
I want to lay in bed as late as possible. Yeah. When I do wake up and I realize I got to do stuff, I'm like, oh, I got to put all that stuff in the car. Gotta get the kids up. Gotta make sure they have breakfast. Now, luckily, Annette handled like all the breakfast stuff, and we did the thing where we just let the kids ride in the car in their jammies. We basically got them out of bed, put them right in the car, handed them their little flip open lunchbox things, had breakfast all ready to go. So it was fine. It was they were all on board.
Okay.
Evelyn especially, she was like, I don't know why, but she said, "What time are we leaving tomorrow morning?" I said, 8 a.m. We're leaving at 8 a.m. She said, "Can I get in the car at 7:50?" And I said, "You can absolutely get in the car at 7:50. Nothing would make me happier." She was ready. She was like standing at the door like, "Hey, let's go. Let's go." Like, doing basically the kid equivalent of tapping her watch on her wrist saying, "What's the big holdup?" We pulled out of the driveway at 8:02. So failed a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah, boy,
I made it up by speeding through the cul-de-sac. Speeding through the neighborhood, doing 75.
Hey, you ripped some gravel at the neighbors standing outside in their driveway.
Well, instead of going down the street, I just cut across the neighbor's lawn to trim that corner.
Well, that's perfect. That's why you've had all those dead trees removed over the years.
Yes, exactly.
Is to be able to cut those corners. So you're 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late,
but you made it up out of the sack.
Dropped off Tobster at the dog sitters.
Yep. Were you clock watching?
Oh, God, I was clock watching.
And what was plugged in when you left the neighborhood? What was plugged into the GPS? That's my question.
When we left at 8:02 or 8:03, whatever it was, the GPS said that we would be there by 11:45. And I thought, that would be pretty nice. Mm-hmm. But I bet I can do better.
If you're not racing your GPS, you're not traveling. Yeah. And I'll post that on the poll.
If you're not racing your GPS, are you traveling?
Right. Because that is the first thing come on. It says noon. Closer to 11:30, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what everybody thinks.
So dropped off the dogs. Mm-hmm. Annette wanted some coffee. So we stopped at the coffee place. We pulled out of the coffee place at 8:25 a.m.
Okay.
And at that point, actually, it was at that point that it said 11:45, I think. Okay. So I'm always in this weird predicament. do I count the time that I pulled out of the driveway, or do I count it from the time that now we're on the road? Like, does the time that it took to drop off Toby and the time that it took to stop and get coffee, does that count? Because for me, I counted our leaving time as 8:25. That was when we were really that's when we
you're out of town.
Yeah, we're out of town.
You're exiting town at 8:25. So my brain, you're 25 minutes behind schedule.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you operate.
I got to make up that time.
It's a lot. That's not like 25 minutes on a 4-ish hour trip that's a daunting task.
That's significant.
Yeah.
So we got on the highway and I floored it.
Kid's head stuck to the back of their car seats, lips peeling.
That's right. I had them strapped into their Hans devices. We were good to go.
They were safer than Dale Earnhardt was back at Daytona.
So I floored it, and I did not let my foot off that gas until we pulled into the parking lot, damn near on 2 wheels, as we came around the corner, because I wanted to get there fast.
So when you were leaving town, you had the hotel in the GPS.
Yeah. The park was not happening.
What?
The park was not happening on the way down. Mm-mm.
Oh,
no.
Man. No wonder I didn't hear the disappointed children upstairs. They're still weeping in their bedrooms.
So the park didn't happen.
I
But
don't know
Kyle,
who's more disappointed.
Kyle,
You were the
Kyle,
kids.
Kyle. I made good time. We left the coffee place at 8:25.
Yeah.
GPS at 11:45 arrival. We pulled in at 11:32.
I'm just taken back.
Shaved 13 minutes off that time. Shaved 13 minutes off a 3-hour trip. That's pretty impressive.
Now, this was the Commons Playground, if I remember, at Central Park.
Big dummy. Oh.
Founders Park?
It was a northwest entrance. Actually, I don't remember the name of it. Couldn't tell you.
But based on the pictures of its own website, I'm guessing it's Central Park. This thing looks absolutely delightful, Steve.
Oh.
I'm reading some posts about please come visit us over the Thanksgiving holiday so we don't have to close down without the...
Is the splash pad operational still this time of year?
Man, I can't believe it. I thought the main reason for you to go
was the park.
To be able to knock out, 45 minutes of monkey bars. 15 minutes of slides. Maybe check out the zip line. And yet you blew past the Carmel signs on the highway as Evelyn's, knocking on the window like, yeah, park. And then the next thing she knows, all she sees is the dirt from the rubber of the tires being kicked up from the car.
That's right.
Because Dada had to get to the hotel.
Well, Dada had places to be.
Man. That's not just a letdown for me. I mean, that's a letdown for the listeners.
Oh, yeah. Apologies to the listeners who were waiting for my park recap once again.
Man, all right. Sheesh. I'm a bit taken aback. I'm sad for you.
There was some talk about going there when we left to travel back, but I mean, you're like I am. You wake up the morning that you're going home. We gotta get miles behind us ASAP.
Steve, I have the car packed the night before.
Yeah, and we had a storm rolling in last night too. The gales of November came pretty late.
Came very late this year.
Yeah.
The poor Eddie Fitz souls are looking up from the water and shaking their fist.
I wish we had that kind of time.
Shaking their fist at us. Saying we just needed a few more weeks, not just 15 miles. A few more weeks.
Uh-huh. So we didn't make it back in nearly as good of time, which is very disappointing because we barely went over 55 the entire way.
Yeah, I would have been dreading that drive home from the drive down there. I would have already been unruly about the drive home.
Yeah, it was I wasn't happy about that, but
because I'm a bit of a grump.
But we made it work. I survived. got us home a little after lunchtime, and things were good.
If at any part of these extended family Thanksgivings with a large gathering, have you thought or had the desire to maybe like pulling that to the side and say, hey, you ever think about just doing a small one with just us again? It just feels like, to me, it feels like a lot, right? Because it's multiple days, it's travel, it's a lot of interaction. And I know everybody's mileage with extended family could vary, right? Like, but for me, I don't want to interact with more than about 5 people in a day. Anyway, I can't imagine more than 5 and them being family personally. Yeah. So has that crossed your mind?
No, I think that is our Christmas Day thing. Okay. I think we've decided that Christmas Day is for us. Christmas Day is we're try as hard as we can to be here at our house, opening presents under, next to our Christmas tree on Christmas Day. We don't want to do the traveling thing. That is for Thanksgiving. I can handle that. But yeah, I think Thanksgiving. Did I tell you what we're doing next year? I think I teased. I think I may have teased
was that mentioned on air or off air?
I don't remember.
Because I know, but I don't know if the listeners know. No, it was, because I remember I already made some offhanded remarks about it. I believe probably on the podcast. You're going a different direction this year.
We are, yeah.
And I got to tell you, the people who are organizing this are better people than I. Because if I had spent years of flying up from Florida to Michigan, to Indiana, and those have been the 2 main places, right?
Yeah, it was.
And then it's my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Book your tickets now. Fly on down. Pack your swimsuits.
Yeah.
Okay? But no, this fine family's going a different direction, Steve.
They are. Because they recognize that they are the ones that are completely away from everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, it's everyone's in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So you can drive there within 3, 4, 5 hours. And they decided, why we're not going to make everybody come visit us.
Yeah.
We're going to rent a mansion in Sandusky, Ohio.
When I think Sandusky, I think of the lovely, lovely holiday season and
mansions.
Yeah. And then third place, still podium, Cedar Point.
Sure. Yeah.
Which is honestly, that in my head, that's the only thing Sandusky is known for, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you're close enough to. I have questions about this mansion.
Okay.
Because I feel like Ohio is known for not known for, but during the Civil War time was, I believe, part of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah. But with Sandusky, because Sandusky is so far.
Steve, are you staying at a slave mansion?
No, I believe that this mansion has been built post-Civil War. I won't say for a fact.
Okay. Do you know the name of it? I'm not going to say it out loud. But do you know the name so I can at least Google it and see the year?
Hold on. I might actually have the email.
Because we have 1 year to figure out if you need to pack mashed potatoes and reparations to Thanksgiving.
Maybe bring my musket.
So you don't feel terrible while munching on the turkey leg. That, oh, hey, that's a cool pillar. And then your shoulders droop.
Boy, I got some.
Because you realize it was probably made by slave labor.
I do have some pictures of it. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
I don't think that I don't think it was included. Let me see. Okay, right. So look at that. They got a nice game room. See? Pool table. That doesn't look like something that was built during the Civil War. It's got a movie theater. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that brick wall makes me think it's old.
Okay. Ohio entered the Union as a free state in 1803.
Okay.
However, did not protect it from slavery.
Look at that. Look at that fridge. Huh? That's a big fridge. This all came from...
Can you Google image search one of those so we can see the name of this place?
Yeah, probably. This all came from... if you notice, I'm at surveymonkey.com.
Yeah.
It's because Annette's cousin, who was the one that is
I already found
this. It. Yeah?
I already found it.
How?
Don't worry. Within a 5-minute walk of Sandusky Bay and Merry-Go-Round Museum. Well, Steve, you're leaving a day early so you can go see Merry-Go-Round Museum.
Did you say Merry-Go-Round Museum?
You're darn right I did.
Okay. Does it have a built date?
I'm trying to find this. Can you give feedback on the Google form?
Oh yeah,
and say, can you?
I've already filled it out though. I can't go back. Maybe I can go back and amend my.
This is great. We have a year for you to figure out again how bad you need to feel while eating Thanksgiving dinner at a mansion.
Yeah,
not in the South. It's not in the South, but I think every state had
a North and a South, so to speak.
Whenever I think mansion, my first question is, well, how old? Like mansions are older, right? Like because I feel like mansions that are made today aren't referred to that way. And I know that's like just my brain doing silly things.
But when I think mansion, I'm
thinking those gigantic round pillars
that
go from the floor to the top floor.
Yeah.
And then there's probably going to be a balcony lookout on the top of those pillars.
That'll be a veranda.
A veranda. I mean, obviously I'm not a mansion man.
Look, I mean, I would have thought that just driving through the Zach here, driving through the neighborhood, you'd see them all over the place, and they all have signs pointing to them that say veranda.
Yeah.
Not porch.
Right. And I apologize. I'd mistaken the estates here on the Zach for mansions. That's my own fault. Posting on the poll is Steve a mansionman because obviously you're going to be.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you maybe pitch. It's another multi-day affair next year?
Yeah, we'll probably go on. We might go on Wednesday next year.
Okay, so 3 nights.
Yeah.
Seeing as that it's a mansion, I'm thinking murder mystery. Right? I'm thinking you guys are...
I need a monocle.
You need a monocle. There's one night where you all have to be like a dinner from the era.
Yeah, Clue, basically.
Yeah, so here...
So, and that's got to wear like a long scarlet dress and smoke a cigarette in one of those cigarette holders.
So here's to hoping nobody has any minorities for spouses or anything, because if we have to match the era, you guys... We're going to hope this is a 1900s mansion.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
And
at least 1900. 1960. No, 1980.
I just want you walking around. First of all, and this is a year in advance, so I'm going to need you to put it in your phone. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need some walk around videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of the mansion and be like, yeah, that brick wall. I need you to do some like some real deep look and like see if this is an Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, there is going to be like a booklet when you get there, because I think especially like an uppity one like that, which is. Not cheap, right?
It's here's the Wi-Fi password.
Yep.
And
you need pizza while you're in town? Here's the places we recommend.
We like this park. It's not as good as the park in Carmel, but hey, it's a decent park.
Don't flush more than 6 squares of toilet paper. This mansion was built in 1825. Right? Those type of things, right? Yeah. I'm wondering if that booklet, that big binder, will have the details we so need about the Steve Thanksgiving home come 2026.
I'll be sure to snap a picture.
Yeah.
If it's an older place, I'm sure it'll be the history of this house.
Yeah.
It was built in 1988.
Is what we're hoping to hear, because in my mind, this themed night could go a different way.
Yeah.
What if this book is everything that I want you nervous at Thanksgiving? Okay. Like walking around corners, be like knocking walls. It feels really solid. Is that good or bad? Like, because when I think really solid, I'm not thinking modern homes. Thinking this was built a long time ago.
Yeah, you know how you walk into certain rooms and maybe there's if it has a study, I'm screwed.
Oh my God.
Because if it has a study, then there's no doubt going to be a musket hanging above the door. And that's bad news.
I look forward to finding out more in 1 year, exactly 1 year from today, about Steve's visit to the Underground Railroad.
Hey,
folks, viewer mail time again. Here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Also, if you want to send something for viewer mail time, the address is in the show notes. Feel free to click on that, or feel free to check that out. Send it to the P.O. box.
If you're too lazy, message us as well. On any of those social medias at Steve and Kyle. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. I'd love to fill out that sticker wall.
Yeah. We put a pretty big dent in it earlier this year.
We did.
Oh, boy. Just looking at the sticker wall, I drank a lot of Yingling the last couple of days.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And when we were driving back, I saw a billboard just as we got into Michigan that said, welcome to Michigan, and it had a Yingling logo on it. Because you can get it here now, right?
You can get it on tap in our area.
Oh, okay.
And if you want it in bottles and cans, you have to travel east of the capital.
Oh,
which is a weird distribution thing.
That is weird.
I'm just as upset as anybody.
I'm assuming it'll eventually make it here.
I think that's the plan. Who knows when? So again, if you have
I didn't realize that getting beer into a certain state was like the freaking Oregon Trail.
This is ridiculous.
It's like, it started like you'd think that it would just be like, it's available.
Yeah, and it feels
now at the distributor.
And it feels like we've probably lost a few along the way to cholera.
Yeah,
maybe a few to dysentery. Mm-hmm. So here's Kyle's fingers are crossed. Yeah, to possibly get that in bottles and cans here, hopefully in the next few months. We like a nice long cylinder box here from. Who's this to the Stephen Kyle podcast? Oh, Mitch Mankiewicz. You always love seeing Mitch pop up on our social medias. This is from him. Oh, from our friends at the end of the driveway. Yeah. T's and P's to our friends at the end of the driveway, Warriors. This time of year, they got to deal with snow.
Oh, yeah. Boy,
you know what they say? Snow, rain, sleet, and sight. We'll deliver your packages kind of all right. Mm-hmm. Is that how it goes? Yes. Something like that.
Yeah. Nobody else has to deal with the weather at their job.
No, I know. You're out there.
I'm in the trenches.
You're trenching it every day.
I know you were down in the trenches last week, too. I messaged you, and you said, sorry, can't talk. Down in the trenches.
Always.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And I said, I know, man. I know how it feels.
Proper amount of saran wrap. Appreciate the packaging. Goodness. Oh, boy, Steve. This is a shade. Oh, I can see the tip of this guy. Oh, this thing is gorgeous.
What do we got?
This is a...
Oh, I think... Oh, no. You got to be kidding me.
There's only two things that, historically would make sense for this.
Of course.
And one would be the one that snapped in half in 1914.
Yeah. But no matter what your guess is, they're both sitting at the bottom of a big body of water. So it's either the 1914 boat or the 1975 boat.
What that is, Steve. I recognize this.
Of course you do.
This is a Butte. The SS Edmund Fitzgerald. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm assuming that's a 3D printed model?
Yeah.
Of the Eddie Fitz?
So let me get it right off the top here. This is a tremendous gift, Mitch.
This is amazing.
Appreciate it.
I can't believe that we hadn't thought to seek out something like that and print it on our own.
Well, let me pass it over, Stephen. Let me get your thoughts.
On the quality?
On this individual, I'm not going to say the name.
Okay.
Who's selling these 3D prints.
Okay.
Because printersman.
Yeah, of course.
So I can tell. I've already got thoughts.
I'm actually putting my glasses on, moving them all the way down to the end of my...
Not the monocle.
To the end of my nose.
The monocle's not till next year for one of the cosplay nights at the Slave Mansion.
All right. Could have been better with the ironing.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm curious.
Yep.
Was this a filament change halfway up the hull? Or is that what the coloring of the Eddie Fitz was?
I find it hard to believe. Building a iron ore freighter in the Great Lakes, they decided to go two-tone on the red. So,
look it up.
I'm pulling it up right this instant.
I mean, are there any color pictures of it?
Yeah, it's just like it's red. Like it's the same burnt rust red.
Okay.
In all the pictures I can find.
Mitch, we love it.
It's tremendous. That's a beautiful gift.
I'd maybe complain. Maybe get some of your money back.
That's a 3D print right off of the beginner's table.
Yeah, right off of Maker World.
Quality, but not the print itself. Because actually, now that I'm seeing the top of the print, on the deck, I almost wonder if
you know what that is. That's 26,000 tons of iron ore.
Oh my god! Oh no! My
Again, a couple years ago, we did the math to figure out how much iron ore that was, or how much it's worth, like $600 now. God, this is great. All right, we got to find a place to put this.
Yeah, I'm thinking it fits beautifully in between our end of the driveway Warrior Jeep. And that beautiful 1999 Plymouth Prowler. Because it does not...
Yeah, that is the vehicle/transportation wing of the studio.
And it also doesn't take away too much from the shattered glass picture of Paul Tuttle Sr., Paul Tuttle Jr., and Mikey Tuttle in front of a chopper. Oh, no, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous, Steve. Yeah, we will. We'll take an updated picture of our transportation shelf and post that on social media this week at Steve and Kyle as well. Oh man,
oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you, Mitch. Mitch, we greatly appreciate that.
Love it.
Yeah, especially with the holidays right around the corner. I mean, you can't get more personal of a gift than that.
No,
that's the thing about the holidays these days. It's so easy to just give somebody a gift card. Or send them a digital gift card. Goes right in their whatever wallets. No, here on the Steve and Kyle podcast, we're all about sending personalized, deeply, deeply meaningful gifts.
I can tell you, sitting here, that two-tone red really stands out.
Yeah.
Really.
Now, I mean, maybe that's...
Did we just reprint it?
No, look, maybe from the waterline down, it was the darker red.
Maybe.
Or the lighter red.
Maybe.
I don't know. Oh. I'm not an expert on the Eddie Fitz, even though I am.
Tip-top effort on the top work of that. They're 3D printersmen, though. Yeah. Speaking of holidays, Steve, a couple things I want to mention before we get out of here. And apologies if this is a little bit shorter today. I can already tell I've got a standard winter thing coming on. You might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit, throat and sinuses. So the very last day is to get in to the 10th annual Steve and Kyle podcast, Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange is today. If you're listening to this right now and you haven't signed up, do it now.
Yeah. So if you're listening to the December 2nd.
Yeah. And I think we're pushing that off a day or two so this episode can come out and get any stragglers. Yep. There'll be a couple more posts on social media as well before this. But yeah, if you want in, it is absolute D-Day in terms of getting in on that.
Yeah.
Again, $5, $10, $15, something in that range.
Yeah,
nothing
crazy.
over the top. The staff takes part here. You'll get your name. We'll send you out a message with the name and address of your recipient coming up very, very soon. And so kind of have something in mind if you can. It doesn't have to be personalized to this person. You're not going to know this individual, most likely.
Yeah.
Show related, town related, funny, useful. Whatever it may be.
Interesting. If you got a good book recommendation or something.
Yeah. Maybe it's the go-to. Would you have a go-to? Like, I haven't done a white elephant or what did it used to be called before it became not PC?
It was Yankee Swap.
Yankee Swap, that's right.
I've heard it called.
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Do you have a go-to?
I don't think I've ever done one of these.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Just for staff. Just for the staff one around here at the office.
I would probably buy... It would probably be food related. So I'm thinking it would be some kind of candy or, candy. Definitely candy.
Everyone go with a pair of pants.
Just random size.
Yep. No, whatever's on clearance. Right? So hope you enjoy your 42s by 28s. And again, I now hope you know someone who fits into a 42 by 28.
Dude, I was at Goodwill. We recorded a video for the side gig last week, or maybe the week before, and it was I needed to be in character for it. So my character was someone who wore massive pants. So I went to Goodwill.
So not regular pants.
Massive pants.
Massive pants, like clown size.
I went to Goodwill, and I bought the biggest pair of pants I could find.
Oh, let me even guess. Do you have the numbers?
Yeah.
You know about? Okay.
Oh, yeah. They were from Duluth Trading Company.
Oh, those are nice.
Nice pair of pants.
So if you now balloon up, you'll be able to fit into them, right?
Yes.
Let me guess the width. The waist would be 40. Did you get a 40? 42?
There was a 42, but I didn't get it because the length... I was looking for the biggest discrepancy between...
The 42s by 28.
Yeah, exactly. But the 42, it was like a 42-40 or something. So it was for some linebacker sized person.
God, if you're wearing a 40 length pant, go to the doctor. I'll post that on the poll. If you're wearing a 40 length pant, you need to see the doctor.
Yeah, you got that Andre the Giant disease.
No question. Yeah, take a picture of your hand with a beer can. That's what I'm thinking of. So you got a 40.
I got a 38-28.
A 38-20. That's a short man. You know,
that is a person who is like as wide as they are tall.
Yeah, you're coming in at. Are you coming in at 5'10", 5'11"?
No,
you personally?
No, me. I'm 5'7".
You're 5'7"?
Yeah.
Okay. A 28's a pretty short pant. You're going to see a lot of ankle. With these things.
Not as short as you would think. The only reason that it covered my legs is because they were so wide that no matter what I did with the belt, they weren't staying up. They were hanging down.
At that point, don't even use a belt. Just get a bungee and wrap it around. Right?
Yeah. So they were the goofiest pants I've ever seen. Oh. But for the look that I was going for this particular video, nailed it.
Speaking of the holidays, there was something. I'm glad this came up. I was thinking about it last night. I don't know if your family did. You guys do a Christmas card every year?
We
Most
have
years, some years.
We have for the last. I know we missed a year in there somewhere, but I think since
you're in the trenches, I mean, it's excused.
Yeah, exactly. I think that since we've had kids, I think we've done one every year, except for one, maybe two.
Okay.
So we've done in the last 6 years, we've done at least 4, maybe 5.
I want to ask you what you think of something because I think we need to bring it back somehow.
By the way, I am so pro Christmas card. It's not even fun.
Love a Christmas. You want to send your Christmas cards to us? We've still got one.
Yeah,
from our friend. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's like a save the date or a Is it a save the date from Johnny Chef?
Johnny Chef.
I don't think it's a save the date. It's an announcement.
It's a we've moved and also a Merry Christmas.
Perfect.
Could have gone with 2, but
yeah. I guess. I mean, did you
combine them into one?
What's the timeline of that? Do you have to move within 90 days of Christmas for that to qualify as a twofer?
I think so, personally.
If you're going more than 60, you're cheaping out. Mm-hmm. You need a we've moved card, which by the way I didn't know was a thing, and a Christmas card individually.
But
we digress. If you want to send your Christmas cards, again, P.O. Box in the show notes or messages for. I'd love those.
Happy to receive them.
Love to see the happy families, happy people. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a family, if you still do a Christmas card with you and your pets, love those.
Yeah, maybe you on a
unless you got a pet snake,
you alone on a rope swing, or a tire swing. Love it.
Maybe you at the monkey bars at Carmel Playground, and
you get me one of those cards. I'm blowing that thing up. It's going to replace Rocky in the studio.
Yeah. It might be time to upgrade. Please send those. Love seeing those. The happy families of the listeners. We love collecting. Again, we keep them. We don't get rid of that stuff. Cherish those things. I think we need to bring something back, though, Steve. And I want to know your thoughts on this because I don't think I've received one of these.
Should we send out a Christmas card?
You're right up my alley.
Okay. Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
Here's what I've been missing in a Christmas card. I don't know if I've ever received one like this, but I know it used to be a thing. Can we bring back the yearly update letter with the Christmas card?
Oh, yes. I thought you were going either that route or matching sweaters or something.
Oh, I don't know if the matching family outfits went away.
I think that... I don't think it's so much matching anymore as it is coordinating.
My problem with those, and I don't mean problem because I listen, smile on my face when I see them, is those, but like you can tell it's like a professional photo shoot. Yeah. I prefer to see those like, hey, we wore it out for a day, or we're, picture from whatever event that we were at together, and we got pictures of our matching outfits. Mm-hmm. When it's a professional shoot,
Really? So you like the more candid, off the cuff?
Yeah.
Snap this with my
wait, do you
picture.
see my Christmas card this year, Steve?
Yeah, you sending them out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm getting stamps today because we ran out, but I'm trying to bring back the goofy pictures.
Okay.
Right.
So like you're holding Reed upside down by his ankles or something.
Yeah. Not all the ones of like, hey, here we are at this photo shoot. We've done those, and there's nothing wrong with those. I just appreciate the touch of individuality. Mm-hmm. That like, I don't want everybody to think that all the one time we were put together is what our year was like, right? Yeah, try to
you
mix
want,
it up.
You want
a
more
bit.
of a snapshot of real life.
Right. So I've got a 7-year-old throwing something at me.
Katie's bleeding from her
Yeah.
from her forehead for no reason.
Yeah, me crying in the car.
Very relatable.
Yeah. So
you have like one of those speech bubbles, but it's just all like asterisk, dollar
just
sign.
curse words everywhere. Yeah. And then me like punting my computer with sports betting on it. Right.
So in your
Merry Christmas from us to you.
Yeah. Happy holidays. Boy, it's been a great year. Kyle's down 6 figures sports betting.
But refuses help.
Ha ha ha.
That's what I'm thinking we do. Can you and I?
Okay.
Can I give us a touch of homework before next week?
Oh boy, that's
a touch.
Okay.
And I want to bring back the family Christmas letter.
Okay.
But there's a couple options we can do it.
We're not actually sending this. Maybe we just post it to social media.
I'm thinking we read them to each other.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be, maybe, do we want to do it personalized? So it's like me doing that kind of humorously or in jest about my life, you doing the same. Or do we each create our own family Christmas letter from the podcast about how the year of the podcast went?
Or another option, do we swap where I write yours and you write mine?
Okay. I like all of these options. Because I think it's easier to write about our lives than about the podcast.
Yeah.
But I also don't want it to become not relatable to the people listening, right?
Right.
Let's do it. Let's do it from the families.
Okay.
But do you want to switch?
Oh, boy.
I'll write one about Merry Christmas from the Steve family, and you would write one, Happy Holidays from the Kyle family.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do one yourself where we kind of make jokes about ourselves?
Maybe we'll discuss further.
Okay.
As once we're off the air.
Love to hear anybody else. Listen, also, that's another thing I want. Not just your cards. If you write a family family Christmas letter, I want to know. I
want to know what the most depressing thing you've seen in the family Christmas letter is.
Oh boy,
maybe that's a contest. If you send that in at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, DM us that message.
Yes.
If we have a bunch of them next week, maybe we read them, and then whoever is the loser, I guess, / winner, however we want to define that.
I'd be happy to pitch in a shirt of your choice from the merch store.
Send you something, maybe 3D print you something.
I love that. I want to know idea. What is the most uncomfortable, most depressing, worst thing, least necessary item.
Yeah.
Right? Because in my head, I'm like, Jim had his vasectomy because he couldn't keep it out of me.
See, I was thinking like, well, Ronnie did his 3rd stint in rehab. We're really hoping it sticks this time, but
he's only come out with a touch of the jitters. We lost Uncle Bob to the sniff powder this year.
Does anyone call it the sniff powder?
I don't know. I've never. If you ever wondered if I've ever considered drugs, me calling cocaine sniff powder should settle.
So you're going to the rough side of town. You're rolling down your window as you park on a street corner, and they say, "What do you need? Give me the old sniff powder."
And then you get the barrel of a gun jammed in your mouth because they know you're a cop.
Right? Yeah.
Posting that on the poll. Have you ever called cocaine sniff powder? So yes, please send us.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to see some of that. I mean, bonus points if you send us like an actual screenshot or a picture of the letter, so we can confirm that it is indeed real. Yeah,
or if you do something like this, where if you send the Christmas letter out, but you do it in a humorous way, because those things are different now. Like 30 years ago, you wouldn't see when those obituaries or wedding announcements go viral that are made in jest, right? Like the family obituary about, Grandma Pat died. She's a real bitch. Right? That's the gist of it.
Or the ones that are like, for the real pistols that were like, well, Uncle Jack died today and he gave it hell for his 82 years.
Right.
And, always gave the finger to whatever.
Right. I would love to see if you do that or hear that. But again, yeah, we'll pick the best. Anybody who sends those in, we'll read some of those next week. We'll pick the best. I'd be happy to send on our behalf a piece of merch from the merch store to you, a shirt, bag, whatever.
We got a bunch of crap laying around here that we can get rid of.
At Steve and Kyle
Maybe
Facebook.
send you a chunk from the billboard. We still have that billboard.
We've got to cut that
folded up into a. It's sitting in a little box in the closet next door, and it's been in there for years at this point. How many years ago did we do the billboard?
That was 2018.
7 years ago.
I think it was 2018. We met down there.
Yeah, we need to. Maybe we'll do. We can finally come up with an idea for how to break up that billboard.
Yeah,
maybe we cut it up into like 50 pieces or something.
Yeah, and, throw them in packages of people who don't want it.
Yeah,
that's going to be the best avenue.
Yeah, exactly. Means we got to get 50 orders for something else. All right. Well, man, I love that idea.
Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for this next week. Again, send yours in. A lot of audience stuff this week, but I'd prefer to see those come through.
Yeah,
mostly to take the onus off us. Send in your family Christmas letter embarrassing moments or your funny ones if you've had them. We need stickers for the sticker wall. And I
also, it's the last day to sign up for the 10th annual Steve and Kyle podcast Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange.
That is today. Get your name and address in now if you've never partaken. This is it's very fun. It's very low maintenance. Do not stress about anything like this. And if you're going to when you start seeing those gifts come in, hashtag garbage gifts on social media and make sure you tag us so we can see all those come in. That is an absolute delight.
Can't wait.
Good chance you're going to get like a grocery bag full of potato chips. That's been sent in the past from someone.
All right.
These are delightful gifts.
All right. We will talk to you next week.
See you.